Good afternoon, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing today? Getting ready for tonight's New York Yankee game, which we're going to do a little dissection with Ken from The Ugly Truth. Um, Welcome, Ken. First of all, how you doing?
Thank you. Another ducky day in paradise.
Yeah. While we're on, I'm keeping an eye on the Marcus Stroman pitching day. Um, let's see what he's got. And while the broadcast is going on, we'll get updates. Also, we hope Ken will have the starting lineup for the Yankees while we're on the air. And just a few cool things. First of all, though, everyone, remember press the like button as you go in and out. If you haven't subscribed and you're always on the chat, please subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. It's for free, of course, and you get all the notifications you need. Any trades, anything Yankees, anything major in baseball, we put out on NY Yankee Mania. Um, I like to. Let's see. We'll start with Jacob Petruzzi. How you doing? FG, how you doing? Jonathan, how are you? In my email, always listening is Richmond Valley Pharmacy. How you doing, guys? Hope all is well. Thanks for always supporting us. We have John Ferrazzo. We have Bob. We have Teresa. We have Robert. Who else is in here? What's the name? Elena. How you doing? You're pretty new here, so thank you. Come on the chat, guys. Even if you're a little shy, don't worry about it. Ask the questions, and we'll say hi to you. Hope all is well with everyone. And hey, 99, he's here. How's it going, big guy? How's everything? Start shooting your questions. We're going to start talking about tonight's Yankee game. Of course, it's on Amazon Prime. We're not happy about that, but we have to live with it. So we might as well get over the hump and try to win this game. By the way, there is an afternoon score, and of course, the Red Hot Blue Jays keep it going. The last I saw, they were up 5-2 in around, I think it was the fifth inning. So they are red hot, and I keep telling everybody, look out for the Blue Jays. They are not losing, and little by little, they're 5-6 games over 500. Before you know it, they're going to be 10 games over 500. Let's keep one eye on that Toronto Blue Jay. I know there was 161 Jason on with us earlier, and he said he wasn't too concerned. But I am. I there's something about that team this year is a little different. I don't think they're going to be selling. I really don't. But we'll see. So Ken, right before the show, you were going over some averages and stuff. How do you see the Yankees add to the starting pitcher of Kansas City today?
Well, we've already faced him once this season during the 3 game set that we swept him. Bubik took the loss against us, and looking at the numbers, the team actually hit fairly well against him. Even the new additions with Bellinger, Goldie, some of the younger guys like Peraza, uh, and even Reyes has hit against him. So, that being said, they've got experience. The guy's got a great record and great ERA this season early, and the reason that you play the games is because anything can happen on any given day.
Yeah, well, remember I said in yesterday's pregame show, you can take that ERA and throw it in the ocean because the Yankees couldn't hit five ERAs, 6 ERAs, 7 ERAs, but they hit a guy that's 0.44. I mean, come on. Baseball is so unpredictable. Unpredictable. It's ridiculous. And 99 has started already. He said, I can't wait for Stanton to come back so they can finally DFA you know who, Mr. Reyes. We all love Reyes, don't we? He's the poster boy. But yeah, again, I'm interested in seeing that Yankee lineup, and hopefully it's about the same as yesterday's. We're in agreement. We are in agreement that it would be nice to keep the same lineup, but Boone, hothead, I don't know. Do you see Wells hitting ninth again, Ken?
Easily. I can see it.
You can see it?
Yep.
One funny thing, guys, Ken, the first guy, remember when I told you at home with the Yankees, if the first guy hits the ball to shortstop, a ground ball, the Yankees always lose that game? Well, guess what the first guy did against Marcus Stroman? Ground ball to shortstop. And Lombardozza just made a nice play, and it's 2 outs. Dominguez got 3 hits, so he'll be benched. Yeah, but FG, you got to remember the way he got them. He got these 2 blue pits in between 3 guys, and that one was a nice hit. One, I got to say, like you said, Dominguez got 2 BS hits. He only got 1 hit. The rest was 2 pop outs. You're right about that. You're right. But anybody in the chat, start. Let's hear what you think about today's game. How long is Smith going to go? Is the bullpen going to decide, and who's going to be the hitting hero? Let us know, man. We love to hear it.
Looking at Bubik's grid chart, he's got movement on his pitches, but he's not overpowering. His fastball is only 92 miles an hour, and his off-speed stuff is running between 83 and 85. So, nothing very drastic there.
Look at this. 99 has 3 innings for Schmidt, 6 walks, 8 earned runs. Boy, you're optimistic, my friend. Boy, are you optimistic. Holy cow.
I mean, if Schmidt was facing the Dodgers or the Orioles, I might agree, but this is a light-hitting team. I'm not seeing that.
Jake says, guys, I'm nervous as hell about Schmidt tonight. Listen, let it go. Everybody calm down. Why don't you go put on the Marcus Stroman game? And you might, maybe you'll calm down. As a matter of fact, he had a clean first inning, 2 ground balls to shortstop and a line drive to right field. So the top of the first is over, and so Stroman had a clean first inning. Sean Browning, welcome, my boy. How you doing? 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 6 Ks, 2 walks. Okay, and what about your hitting stars, guys? Who's your hitting stars? We could face a AAA team with Schmidt pitching, and I'm not even confident. Oh, God. Man, oh, man. Hey, Ken, 99, boy, if you ever want to get down, he's the guy to come to. I don't think he's ever said anything. 99, let me ask you something. I got a question.
I don't think he's subscribed to me. I don't think he's even been in any of my streams.
99?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, 99? How can you not want to listen to Ken's play-by-play? He does a great job, and he keeps everything in focus. He kind of knows what pitch is coming. Take a look at it. Most importantly, subscribe to him, please. There's no reason not to. Ken, I will subscribe. I didn't know you streamed. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, well, if you look at – actually, you can't see my name tag because Joe doesn't have it up there. My stream is Yankees The Ugly Truth. And
I'll move this off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, how come it's not showing?
Well, I don't know. It's your channel, not mine.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe this. Let me get this off. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get the banner off. Let's see.
Yeah, I do. I do a Tuesday, Thursday show, generally open panel, so people
There
can
we
come
go.
up and.
There we go, guys. Ken the Ugly Truth, 99. Go right there and you can subscribe. We really appreciate it. Deb Finch, how are you? What's up, Joe and Ken and everyone? We're doing good. We're doing good. How are you doing? And did you see the new name for Mariah May? She's got a new name, but now I'm not going to tell you. Just go to our channel and you'll find out. Let's see. LeBron Jr., by the way, just beat out a nice infield hit to shortstop. He's got a lot of speed. Sean Browning, did you hear Boone's comments on Judge? No. Tell us. Tell us about it. And did he say anything about Chaz Chisholm, Sean? Let us know. Oh, that's you. Okay. Hey, Merck, how you doing? Missed you this morning. My guy Dino's in the building. Oh, my God. Don't start. Don't start. By the way, guys, Giancarlo Stanton is up right now for the Somerset Patriots. How about I give you a little play-by-play here, guys?
Yes.
One ball and one strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A low fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Where else you get this, guys? Live play-by-play from the minor leagues now. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Giancarlo Stanton. Runner on first. No one out for the Patriots. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye. Good eye. Giancarlo wearing the Patriots with the Yankee cap on and protection to the face. And the pitcher is a left-hander. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and line in the right field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes Mendoza. He rounds third. He's coming in to score. And Giancarlo Stanton standing at second base. Another hit for Giancarlo. He whacked that all the way to the wall. So he's now batting like 750. He's ready to come up, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
But I try to get him down for a nap.
Let's go.
Take a nap.
That is great. Ken, he scorched it. Hey, 99 over 22. He said actually something nice. He smoked it. Well, there you go. Now you got a piece of how we call the game, 99. So that tomorrow, right, Ken? You're going to be doing tomorrow's game?
I will be doing the play-by-play tomorrow night. I'll be on at 7:35 on Yankees The Ugly Truth.
Okay, and right before that, we'll be doing the pregame. Sean Browning says Judge, Bellinger, Chaz will be heroes. Meaning, we know they're heroes. We know they're good players.
You asked for the game's heroes.
No, because he said he was going to tell us what Aaron Boone said. I thought that's what he meant. 99 sounds better than ESPN and Apple TV. You got it, baby. You got it. You know what? I'll do one more. Spencer Jones is up. He's our left-handed Aaron Judge. It's an 0-2 count. Has a totally different swing now. Swung on and grounded to second. He moves the runner over to third. 1 man out. Productive out. So you got Giancarlo on third and 1 out. Productive out. That's what we want to see from the big club. You have a man on second. Get the guy over. Get the guy over. That's the most important. But Sean Browning, you said what was Aaron Boone's expect? You know what were you talking about? Oh, Boone is expecting to have Chaz in the lineup. Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, look who's here. The big guy, the big N man. Here he is. No.
What's up, Ken?
How you doing? I just called the play-by-play of Giancarlo.
What's up, Ken? What's up, Joe?
What's going on, baby?
Doing just fine, Nathan.
So instead of 4 p.m. on Monday, Brandon Puffer is going to join at 5 p.m.
I have 5 p.m.
Yeah,
220, 221. What's the difference? He's going to be there.
Wait a minute. On Monday also 5 o'clock?
Yeah. Remember, I called you earlier that Brandon they had to switch the time to 5 on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, it was originally at 4.
Oh, I thought it was at 10.
What are you talking about?
Forget it.
Monday was 4 p.m. Eastern, but they got switched to 5 p.m. for Brandon. Yeah.
Tuesday is 10.
Yeah, Tuesday's time.
Tuesday's 10. Okay. I got you. Sorry about that.
Get the Google Calendar out and put these things in there.
By the way, Stanton was in a rundown and he just got thrown out.
Stroman looked good in the first inning?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that Stanton got thrown out in a rundown?
Oh my God.
Come on now.
Giancarlo Hulk Stanton. Love it, love it, love it. Nipton, do me a favor. Put in the chat the two times for the upcoming.
Yeah, but you gotta put in your you gotta make a calendar. Put it yourself also to remind yourself.
I didn't have it on because I have the ball game on here. So if
What's
you
up,
want,
Mark?
put it on for us. Hey, Merk, what's going on, man? So so like we were saying, any word on the lineup? Still nothing.
Nothing
at this
yet.
point. 4:18, nothing. Yeah, because they got to start at 7:40 for some reason. Otherwise, they would have definitely they would have seen we would have had the lineup up by now for a 7 o'clock game.
Okay, I just put in the chat.
Right. Okay, so 5 a.m.
So
and 10 a.m. That's good.
Now 5 a.m. Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
You said 5 a.m. Who the hell's going to be up to watch an interview at 5 a.m.?
I want to make sure that everybody is listening. You know, you got to remember, guys, I have a morning show. So I'm up early. Give me a break here. I am allowed.
You're not up at 5 a.m. Horse shit.
Why not? Why not? Why you never heard? You never heard?
Merck, I just put in the chat. Who's coming at 10 a.m.?
Clint Hurdle, my boy, the main man, the number one draft pick of the Mets. He was a good player. He really was a good player.
Do your research for both people, man. Be ready. You better be ready. Monday and Tuesday.
You're talking to Joe.
You're talking to me.
You're talking to Joe. You know what I mean? You're talking to me. You're talking to me, big guy.
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing, my man? Oh yes, I remember Clint.
Yeah, Merck,
Well,
we booked both of them for Joe. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward.
So this
to
would
it.
be wow. So this would be 4 guests in in a month. That's crazy.
That's right. Thank you. Jake is saying the Blue Jays are about to sweep the Cardinals. Unbelievable. I told you.
Yeah, what's up, Jake? What's up, FJ?
Don't sleep on the Blue Jays, guys.
They're getting hot too, which is crazy.
The hell with the Blue Jays. Let them step into the Bronx and get their asses whooped. Then they'll be hot.
I don't
Hot
think
for
so.
mama.
Yeah, Hurdo managed the Pirates too, FJ.
Yes. I mean, it's got to be interesting to ask him, the batting coach of such a young team, and in a great city, in a great stadium. What's it like? I think it's fascinating. He's been in two organizations, unfortunately, that weren't very successful, but always came up with some really good players, but never kept them, especially the Pirates. So I'd like to get his take on that. That should be a very, very interesting. And I like to hear his playing days with the Mets. It's
Actually, I remember Hurdle as a Royal when in the late 70s, early 80s, when the Yankees and the Royals were going at it.
Yeah. Yes, he was. So there's a lot to break down. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. It should be great. I go back to the Jabba interview, and he just gave he gave such a great interview. I mean, guys, if you haven't seen it, please go to it, listen to it. Take an hour of your time about. But let me tell you, this guy, he went through so much.
Yep.
Kind of in an okay way, but there was some fun points that he had about getting to the Yankees. He said the worse he pitched, the better off he was to join the big club. So there's a lot to, you got to listen to it to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd really enjoy it. So it's definitely up there. The link is there. Go listen to it, guys. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. Merck says you got a couple of days. Questions? Yeah, don't worry.
The interesting thing about Hurdle is he was a first round draft pick.
Yeah,
he didn't make it big in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So he can relate to the pressures that kids like Dominguez.
Yeah, you should ask him about that stuff, the pressure stuff, the pressure.
Yeah, sure, of course. Man, have a little faith. It's me.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Drop him on the spot.
Otherwise, I'm going to get one of the Sopranos. I'll get Chris, man. Chris will back me up. No, but
so how you know if you're a real Italian family?
Yep. How do you
okay. Huh? How many Paulies you have in your family?
How many? Oh, Paulies. Paulies, you said?
Yep, Paulie.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that, Ken. It's Joe and John. Joe, John, and Anthony. Anthony, time for dinner, Anthony.
Well, you know what? I have a Joe and a John for my kids, and we're not Italian, although they like Italian food.
Well, that's why. I'm still waiting for desserts, but my head's going to be spinning before I get a dessert from this guy.
Hey, right down the road at the store, at the market, they got desserts.
Indian desserts.
And you can't get me any? I'll pay the postage. Damn. That's all right. I don't want anything. I'll get it myself. There you go. I asked you 1,000 times and 1,000 times. Well, I got to come back to New York. I'm still in Florida.
Well, you've been asking him since he's been in Florida. He don't come back till Sunday.
It seems like he's been there for ages. My God.
And he's still working for you.
Yeah.
He got you a couple of interviews that got announced.
Do you remember where you live?
Yeah, I know where I live.
You're in Jersey, not Virginia, or you do live in Jersey, correct?
Yes, I do. Do you?
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you really lived in Jersey, you would tell us what exit.
Yeah, tell us the exit. Give us the address. We'll all come over.
1413.
Every-
1413.
Everybody that I ever knew from Jersey always would say exit Umpty Scrunch.
Oh, jeez. That's funny. That's funny. No, but no. In seriousness, what do you Nippon? Do you think that Boone is going to keep that lineup the way it is? And what would you like to see?
I hope Boone does. Wait, breaking news. What?
Whoa, Yashin has breaking news, guys.
Woo!
Look at this. Breaking news. Cashman has traded for NY Yankee Mania to play third base for the New York Yankees. Yeah, baby. Yes. Now we'll get places. You don't have to worry about Pablo. You got
let's
the
talk about-
Italian stallion here.
We'll talk about offensive productivity. Point donut.
Yeah, you wish. I can hit a lot better than whatever that guy does.
Hey, remember when you see that 95 up and in, don't poopy yourself. It's a bad look.
I won't. I'll just take out chicken palm. He'll love it so much he'll groove one to me, and I'll put it in the left field stands. I like Yashin. Thank you so much, man. I'm playing third base for the New York Yankees. Let's see. Jake goes, hell yeah, Joe. 10 times better than Pablo. Man, this guy's really got to stink. God. Merck says, I'm in North Jersey, Nathan. What part of Jersey? I have a lot of relatives around. Judges, Sean Brown, Judge is playing well. Hasn't gone nuclear yet with the scary. Okay. But I like that. I'm playing third. I've been traded to the Yankees. I love it. Guys, can you imagine? I'd be over there, be like the movies. No. Don't hit it to me. Don't hit it to me.
You remember, did you ever watch the movie Moneyball?
Yep, I did. Yep.
And Hatterberg is talking to Justice.
Yeah.
Justice asks him, what's your greatest fear playing first base? Hatterberg's answer is the ball being hit to me.
I remember that movie was really good, though. Really.
Merck, I live in Trenton.
Oh, you're
Home of the Trenton Thunder.
Yeah.
Yassine says New York Yankee Mania has a higher OPS than slugging over Reyes. Oh my God!
Breaking news: they have added Joe from NYY Mania to the 40-man roster and dropped Pablo Reyes.
I think they'll have a party.
And Joe, you're in the starting lineup tonight against the Orioles.
I'm going.
And Joe has leased Escobar's cab to drive Pablo to the freaking airport.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Who wants to drive me to the airport?
JC, where's your cab at, brother?
Oh,
I got your Uber.
Oh, that's right, JC. I can just call him. 1-800 get there.
Thank you, Sarah.
There you go. Come on, I want to hear breaking news. I want to hear the lineup. We got to talk about the lineup.
Yeah, I'm looking. The lineup's not out.
Summer says winning 1-0 bottom first.
Yep.
No, it's 1-1 actually. Bottom second.
So you're
Damn, what a bunch of bums. Send them down to single A ball.
Stroman.
Yeah, really.
Okay, Stroman gave him 1 run, but he struck out 1 and walked 1 so far.
Watch LB. How you doing, LB? Welcome to the stream again. Watch Grissom leave and the Yankees buy low on Luis Robert Jr. I don't want him. I do not want him.
What do we need an outfielder for?
Well, he's saying if Grissom leaves, in other words, trade him and you buy low on Luis Robert Jr.
I don't want Luis Robert.
I don't trust him at all. He will be nothing here in New York. He can't do it in a team that loses 130,000 games. You think he's going to do it with a team that wins? No. He just he's an okay player. I rather have Mike Tompkins instead of that guy.
Actually, Roberts is a good player. The problem that he has is staying healthy and staying on the field. We don't need another broken player.
No, you're right. Absolutely right. But no, hey, listen. Let's see. Watch. Robert is FA after the season anyway, a free agent. So that's true. But I don't really see it. I mean, he's had 2 back-to-back years. Very disappointing. Jake says, I've completely given up on Strowman already. Already allowed to run. Well, give the guy a break. I mean, come on. LB says, 2 team options. Okay. But the thing is that he's not doing anything. He's absolutely not doing anything.
So that one run from Somerset came from Stanton, RJ double.
Right.
So he's looking good. So he can be ready for this Red Sox series.
Well, we all said it. Even Jason from 161 this morning, he said we're all thinking that he's going to be in a lineup Friday night in Fenway. And I'll tell you the truth, I agree with that. How about you, Ken? Do you agree that everything goes good with Stanton? He'll be in that Friday lineup.
I don't care if it goes good or bad. He's going to be in that lineup. I made that call on my channel several days ago.
Yeah, well, I think it's a great idea, and wouldn't it be funny? Everybody wants Reyes gone, and I bet they'll probably bring down a pitcher, and Reyes stays there. I don't know. I'm going to check the stats tonight. How a few guys in Scranton are doing, but I don't know. Anybody in Scranton you would like to see up here, guys? Aside from Rodriguez?
I want to see,
not overly.
I want to see that wins guy that you've been talking about.
Yes.
Pitcher?
Right.
Yeah.
Sean Browning says, my lineup prediction: Goldie, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, Jazz, Volpe, DJ, and Wells.
Oh, you know who else would I love to see? Ken and Joe, TJ Rumfield.
Yeah, he's a good little player. Sean Browning says that Robert can't stay healthy, and he's lost a lot of time. Yeah, you're right about that, guy. You really are.
Sorry, off topic real quick. Tom Thibodeau, former Knicks coach, has put his thank you to all the fans on Twitter and Instagram.
I love this, Yashin. You got to come on with us, man. You're the man. Jeff Parson has reported that New York Yankee Mania, NY Yankee Mania, will make his Yankee debut tonight against the Royals on ESPN.
Yeah, he's batting. You're batting 5th.
Oh no! Don't give me that. That's a curse. That's Anthony Volpe. No.
Volpe's 6th.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Hey, Joe, CT versus you and Ken in a match. Oh, here comes the wrestling again. We can't get, Ken. We can't stop with the wrestling. Sean Browning goes, he'd like to see Winans, Rumfield, and Pereira.
Yeah. Wait, Pereira?
That's about the 3 guys down there, and maybe Rodriguez, of course, but we're not going to see Rodriguez. I seriously doubt it.
Wins. I want to see Wins, the pitcher.
Yes. I mean, you can't get any lower than that without having a 0.00 ERA. He's 0.24 in 7 starts. I mean, come on, bring him up. He can't hurt. I mean, what can he do any different than what we have now? So try him. Ken says, shut up or you face. Joe Dolce, 1981. Yeah, you're real funny there, play-by-play man. You're going to get 3 7-10 splits tonight. Mark my words.
I might get 4. Who knows?
Rodriguez is a stud. Thanks, Sean. At least somebody cares what I say. Rodriguez is a stud, and he should be up here, damn it.
And I'm making the call right now. You'll never see the day that he dons pinstripes as a Yankee.
And why do you say that?
Because he's getting moved before the deadline.
I don't think so. Why does everybody think that? Can you give us a good reason?
Yeah, I can give you a bunch of good reasons. Most of our true assets that are movable are too far down to be traded. We have Flores, who is an outstanding catcher, sitting in Double A, that's on the verge of being promoted to Scranton. Rodriguez has no path forward in the major leagues with the Yankees. Is he going to bounce Jazz Chisholm out of third base? No. The odds of him bouncing Austin Wells or JC Escara are equally as low. Hell, I think Ben Rice is a trade candidate, actually.
I don't know. I still say they're gonna give him a chance. I just get a feeling. Nippon, what's your feeling on that?
On who? Grissom?
On Rodriguez?
No.
Sorry.
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Trade.
So it has to be for the right package. So if the right opportunity comes up, I would possibly trade them in the right package. But if not, if they can't find the package, I would give him an opportunity in the big leagues for the Yankees. That's to see what he can do. So, but like I said, if they find the right package to make the deal, then do it. But if not, then give him an opportunity, in my opinion.
No,
I will tell you right now, the people that I don't think survive past the trade deadline, I don't think Pereira is going to be on the team. I think he's going to get moved. I think that Yorbit Vivas has a distinct possibility of being moved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jesus Rodriguez out of the minor leagues is probably going to get moved. From the major league roster, I see Ben Rice getting moved, and I see Ian Hamilton also getting moved.
Yeah.
So there are 5 players that you can package with lower minor league player prospects, and Peraza's not going to be on the roster either.
Oswald, you don't think Peraza will be on the?
Nope, I think he's going to get moved.
You're really thinking that the Yankees are going to have a really interesting trade deadline then, Ken, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that they're going to take some of those pieces and add to the bench, because the bench pieces that we have right now are not viable for a real post-series run. The issue with having DJ's playing great right now, but DJ's not hurt. DJ is no longer an everyday player, and you're going to need somebody to eat those innings.
I want to make mention while we're together here, guys. The day of the trade deadline, when we come on at 8:30 in the morning, that day, the outlook for the day for us guys is basically to stay on a full portion of the day. So there's going to be a lot of planning, a lot of different segments. We're going to keep. And I'm just saying, I'm asking you now, Nippon. Please, if you can be, we would like for you to be on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
We would, we're going to have a few people covering what's going on. Whatever it is, we will be live just about all day, all the way up to that trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make note to everybody. Get ready. We are going to give you the latest information. So instead of just giving out a trade, as a short or something. No, I want to do it correctly for all of you. You deserve to hear exactly what's going on at all times. So I promise you a very entertaining show. We'll try to get some guests. We will get guests that have been on the show, creators, roundtable talk. Believe me, it goes fast. So we'll have a good time. So just keep in mind on July 31st, everyone, the 8:30 in the morning. Really, you're going to have your coffee, your bagels, your pancakes, and then let's have pizza in the afternoon, and then get ready for dinner, because it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a fun day, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hang on to your hat, because that's going to be a great show. And before that, before that, a couple of days before, we're going to have a roundtable discussion leading up to who you think in the minors may go. We're going to dissect single A, double A, triple A, you name it, and everybody will have an opinion. Not only the creators that come on and that help on the show, but you, the fans. So get ready, dissect what you want to dissect, and lay it on us, guys. That's going to be a very good, serious show, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And the one thing that I hope is the Yankees are active, and when we walk out of there, we're going to be a lot different. I mean, do I see it? I don't know. I want to be as confident as Ken. With Ken naming all those players that may go. Who knows? Maybe they'll go before that. But we'll be on top of it. And Nippon, like I said, I definitely want you to be involved as much as
definitely. Let me see if I can bring some people on here, like guest wise.
That would be great because it is going to, it's the first one. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be really a lot of fun. Going down the list, like winter meetings. We're gonna have. It's so exciting, and I'll tell you, if one of us can get down there, that would be awesome. I've covered one winter meetings in my lifetime, and it was the greatest thrill. It was so much fun. You turn around, you see a player all the time looking for a job, or so it is a lot of fun. And unfortunately, this could be the last one as far as before the strike after next year. So they may not be a winter meetings. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but we better enjoy this winter meetings because we don't know if there's going to be one next year. That's going to be a problem, guys. But let's enjoy baseball now and all of next year, and then we'll worry about that after the Yankees win the World Series next year too. So then we'll.
You know what? Sports Illustrated is a rag.
What about it?
They've got an article that they just posted recently. Marlins may have ripped off the Yankees in blockbuster trade.
What? Who?
It's last year. It's last year's trade.
Yeah.
Us giving them Augustine Ramirez and Jared Cerna.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, Cerna is killing it in the minor leagues, and Augustine Ramirez went in automatically as their sixth prospect, and he's killing it up in the major leagues.
Damn.
Oh, good for him.
Okay, Jonathan has some news.
So once again, another damn Yankee catcher populating another major league team.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Yeah, per Somerset Christopher from
Familia.
released by the Yankee. Wow. Okay. I wonder.
What was he? Is he a cat? I never even knew the name. Is he a catcher, infielder, outfielder, pitcher?
I gotta look. Let me check.
Thank you for the information, Jonathan.
My friend Mike tweeted it out.
Cool. Hey, Dev, how you doing? Yes, did see Nikki Bella. She looked awesome last night. And there's going to be a big feud with Liv Morgan. So stay tuned to that. And you'll get a lot of information with TJ on Turnbuckle program.
It's NY Yankee Mania, not WrestleMania, Yankee Mania.
It's my show. I can say what I want.
He's a center fielder, Joe and Ken. He's a center. Christopher Familia is a center fielder.
Center fielder? Well, we do have a lot of center fielders.
His status right now is injured, 7-day IL.
So they just released them like that, injured?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, if that was the case with the Yankees, the whole team would be traded, would be released.
We have no team except for Judge.
Yeah, really, and they will, I'm not sure, but at the end of the trade deadline, if Ben Rice will be here or not, I would say 60-40 that he remains a Yankee. I know a lot of people, and including Ken, likes that's thinking Ben Rice is gone. and you may trade him high, especially if he gets a couple of more home runs. But I mean, do you really want to take that chance on getting rid of Ben Rice? That he's going to be. I mean, eventually he is going to be a really good left-handed hitter if he stays healthy. They traded away a couple of good lefties like a Hal Morris, who had a pretty decent career with the Cincinnati Reds.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be careful before you do that.
But did he have a path to the Yankees? That's the point that you got to look at.
Well, Ben
These
Rice
players,
is here.
huh?
Ben Rice is already here. It's not that there's a path.
He's already here, and he has no position. He's not going to displace one of the catchers. He's certainly not going to displace Goldie. Is he going to displace Stanton? He has no place to get at bats.
Right. Well, let's see. I mean,
and do you think the Yankees are going to send him down to the farm? Not going to happen.
This is a question really for Nippon because he's seen him. Yashin has a question for you. Read it.
That's definitely a possibility. Actually, speaking of Rock Biggio, my friend Frank, he's doing I won't be there, but he's doing an event there with him in 22 West Sappan Grill this weekend on Saturday. So whoever wants to meet them, go meet Rock Biggio. But to answer the question, I could definitely see him in a trade package if a team asks for him or something. He's pretty cool. He's a good player, great athlete, and yeah, I think he could be in the trade package, in my opinion.
All right, the roster just popped.
Go ahead.
Leading off, playing first base, hitting .310 on the season, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yep.
DHing, hitting second, hitting .240 is Ben Rice. Out of the 3-hole, playing right field, hitting .396 and in the current slump, Aaron Judge. Hitting in the 4-hole at .260 is our left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Jazz Chisholm will be taking up the 5 spot, hitting .215 on the season. Anthony Volpe hitting 6th, playing shortstop at .248. Trent Grisham playing center field, hitting 7th. DJ LeMahieu playing second base, hitting 8th at .277 on the season. And winding up with Austin Wells catching and hitting .227.
I think Boone listens to the show. It's the first time basically it's like the same lineup without there's no Grissom, right? From what I heard.
No, there's no Dominguez.
No, Grissom is in. I'm sorry. What was that?
No Dominguez.
No Dominguez. Okay.
But you have Bubik, a left-handed pitcher, so that's not really a big surprise there.
Right. I like the lineup. What do you think, guys? I really like the. I prefer Dominguez over Grissom too, Sean Browning. Yes.
I like it.
And imagine you add. Now you got a left-handed pitcher, and you add Giancarlo Stanton in there, and then you'll have Judge, Stanton, Bellinger, Chaz, Dominguez, and the list goes on and on. And the bottom of the lineup, you'll have Volpe and Wells. Now you cannot tell me that's a bad lineup. Is that a world championship lineup? It could be.
Okay.
It could be.
Yes. I have an update on Stroman. He's at 43 pitches, 24 strikes through 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts.
Okay. Basically, what I was expecting, maybe a little bit better. I again, listen. Right now, the main thing is who out of those 3 pitches, 3, 4, and 5. Well, 4 and 5. Who would you want there if they're all all things even? Marcus Stroman healthy and everything. Who would you rather see in a little bigger game? out of the three of of the rookies or Marcus Stroman? Who would you want there? And who would you put in the bullpen? Wow, this is a hard one, huh?
Yeah, I think you know what? I think Stroman.
Sean Browning wants Stroman to stay in the minors.
If somehow if Stroman can build his value up again in the minors, then maybe you could, like Ken says, you can use them as trade bait to get into to get a player. So Stroman could be a trade bait, and all the and some of these other pitchers will be trade bait. But Stroman, I think, in my opinion, I think he's up for discussion right now for trade.
Yeah, I mean he's got to show. He's got to definitely have a few innings under his belt in the majors. They're not going to just go with the minor leagues because, I mean, obviously it is minor league hitting. You do have some good players, but it's not the same as coming up and pitching in the major leagues. We all know that. So
he needs 3 decent starts at the major league level to be proof of concept for viability as a major league starter.
Yeah, I agree. Yashin says Dominguez should be playing every day. I can't agree with you more. To get more reps in left field and more at bats. I mean, what did he have? 3 hits last night, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
3 hits, and he's out of the lineup. Although there's a lefty, but he got all 3 as a 2. Yeah, all 3 as a right-handed hitter. So why not give him the momentum, man? I don't understand. I don't know.
You know what?
Boone is.
I've been to Boone's office, and I've been to Cashman's office, and right above Boone's desk they have a grid chart that says Joe. On the left-hand column it says things to do to make Joe happy. On the right-hand side it says things to piss Joe off. I think they take a dartboard or a dart and they throw, and if they hit piss Joe off, then you get the lineup that you get. If they say happy, they've hit on the left-hand side and they give you the things that you want. But I think that they take a personal affront to pissing you off every day.
I don't think. I mean, it can't be that bad. Dev Finch goes, Boone is a clown, and Sean Browning goes, Grissom should be benched for a few days. Yeah, how about Jake? I think he should be in the lineup, but to be fair, his hits weren't really line drives. He got lucky with some of the hits yesterday, in my opinion. No, you're absolutely
that would be Duce luck.
Yep.
2 of those double triangle freaking pop-ups.
Yeah, that. I mean, listen, we all know that was lucky, but
he wasn't hitting the crap out of the ball on those. But on the corresponding side, the Royals had a couple of those hits too.
Right. No question.
Oh, do you guys remember Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys?
Oh, yeah, he passed away.
So my prayers and thoughts are with them.
Yes, prayers to the family and the friends. He was in the high 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that unbelievable. It's like they're going down like flies.
Yep.
They're absolutely going down. That's when they say as the world 82. Thank you, FJ. As the world turns, we're in a spot now like all the people we grew up with, or at least I grew up with, Ken's era too. They're all little by little. It just keeps going. First it goes from the grandparents, then it goes to our parents, then it goes to to us, and then the it's just that's the whole idea as the world turns. And I wish we could be here for forever and ever, but it's a small part of life, man. 80 years, 90 years goes like that. And you got to enjoy, we have fun on the stream and everything, but the bottom line is to stay healthy and love every day as if it's really your last. Because
FJ, what are you saying? Sly Stone?
Sly Stone.
Sly Stone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. From what band was that? Oh, I forgot he passed yesterday. I forgot what band. What band was he in?
Sly and the Family Stone.
Sly and oh, okay. That's what I figured. I got a little confused. Okay. What a shame.
Oh, that's the Rolling Stone, I think. No, is it real?
No.
No.
Sly and the Family Stone.
That's a little before your time, Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little boy. I mean, considering you're a little.
I'm
You're a
29
young
years.
man.
I'm only 29 years old here.
Are you really?
Yeah, 29. Yep.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am 29. I turned 30 in August.
You're 4 years older than my youngest son.
Really? Dang.
Yep. My oldest son is in his 40s. My next is 36, and then 33,
Wow.
and
Yeah, but
25.
Ken,
So
you're not 75, are you?
I'm not 75, but you can call me Papa Bear.
Papa Bear. The Papa
Big Papa.
Big Papa. As long as we don't call you Big Poppy.
No.
That I'll have an issue with.
Yes, I would.
Big Papa.
He.
Oh my God.
But if you look at actors and stuff, guys from our era, Gene Hackman passed away, Lou Gossett Jr., James Earl Jones.
Yep.
And they're all recent.
Jonathan says, Nathan, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I think everybody's older than you.
They call me Big Papa.
Big Papa. Hey, John Ferrazzo, he's out of the chat and in our chat. Brian Wilson died today at 83 of the Beach Boys.
My prayers and thoughts are with them.
Yeah, good band. The Beach Boys was one of my first. Well, actually, my first concert. You guys remember your first concerts?
My first concert was. No.
FJ said,
Oh God!
Belt's older than Nathan. That's a great one. Oh, FJ, that's cool. I like that. Yashin, Boone always bench players that are hitting over guys who aren't hitting. You're right. You're 100%.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Boone does that. He just has to go. He needs to keep it consistent.
Analytics. Don't you know? It's garbage. Analytics.
That's crap, and you know it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the freaking make Joe happy, make Joe sad board.
No way.
Analytics is bozo.
That's what you call bozo.
Hey, whoever's doing the graphics for Joe, who's the wrestler that they got you hooked up with?
Dino Bravo.
Okay, do a Dino Bravo with the bozo the clown nose. Then you got Joe on point.
Oh my God! Don't give him any. John Ferrazzo said, "Oh, this was your first concert, John Jackson Brown at the Garden State Art Center." They had a Garden State Art Center. I don't know how old you are, but did they have one in those days? I'm just kidding. Well, do you guys remember your first concert? We're still waiting.
No, I gotta.
You know what mine was? Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons at Madison Square Garden teamed up with the Beach Boys. That was my first concert. And I was like,
but those are chick bands.
Well, they were good bands. I won't go to, when I was working in Madison Square Garden, I had to work 9 Inch Nails, and oh my God, it was disgusting. I'll go as far as Bruce Springsteen. I won't go any further than that. FG says, my first concert was the Kinks in 1985 at MSG. Wow. The Kinks.
In 1985 was on my second deployment.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Stephen Curtis Chapman Saratoga. I have no idea who that is. Anybody know who that is? Is he an ex-third baseman for the New York Mets? Let's see. John Ferrazzo says they changed it into the PHC Arts Center. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But there are a lot of good concerts. But isn't it fun to go back inside? How about your first game, your first Yankee game? Anybody remember their first Yankee game? Ken, Nippon? Anybody in the chat? Tell me what it was like.
1968 Old Tiger Stadium.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My first Yankee game was at the old stadium in a playoff game when Jabba was pitching for the Yankees and Johnny Damon was playing.
So you're talking like about 207, 208, 209. Well, not 208. They didn't get in. 208.
207, around that time.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That, whew. Yeah, I really enjoy the older stadium, man. So many memories, man. I mean, I love this stadium, but I got to tell you, I love the old stadium. The memories that we have there is just amazing. It really is.
You know what? You're misleading. There are two old stadiums. Pre-Shea,
it's in the same
pre-Shea Stadium or post-Shea.
Oh, I believe it or not, I like Shea Stadium better than I do Citi Field. Citi Field does not, in my opinion, does not give the Mets direction. It's the Dodgers, thanks to the Wilpons. And if it wasn't for people on talk shows in New York that went crazy, that when you went into Citi Field, you didn't know what team was playing.
All right, here's one for you. Eugenio Suarez off of Brian Wu hits a massive shot to left center field, a 3-run blast to bring the Diamondbacks up 4-2 on the Mariners.
Wow. That excites me so much.
And Eugenio is the guy that we're looking at. We want.
Yes, he is good. Believe me, he's going to cost a bundle.
Mm-hmm.
He will cost
8th career Grand Slam.
Unbelievable. By the way, update on the scoreboard. The Padres again leading the Dodgers 1-0, bottom 4. The Athletics lead the Angels 2-0, top 4. As you mentioned, the Diamondbacks 4-2, bottom 6. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. The Blue Jays are on the road of sweeping the Cardinals 5-2. Later on, you got the Tigers, Orioles, the Nationals, and the Red Hot Mets. Tampa Bay and the Red Sox, the Yankees, Royals, Texas, Minnesota, White Sox, Astros, Giants, Rockies, and completed. The Phillies finally won a game 7-2 today over the Cubs. The Pirates beat the Marlins 5-2. The Guardians all over Cincinnati 11-2, and the Braves won again. They beat Milwaukee 6-2. I kind of think, guys, that the Milwaukee Brewers are a disappointing team this year. What are your thoughts on that? I thought they were going to be a little bit better than they are. What are your thoughts on Milwaukee?
Yeah, I think the Brewers are a disappointment this year. They have a really good offense, but I don't know what's going on. And the pitching has been suspect this year too. So I think
they're over 500. They're 36-34.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, they have more expectations than that.
And Pavin Smith hits a back-to-back jack with Eugenio Suarez. Diamondbacks are now up 5-2.
Well, there you go.
They won against Seattle yesterday, I think, too, right?
And the day before, they're going for the sweep in the series.
Yeah. Yeah, the Brewers, I don't know. I wonder if they're going to be buyers or sellers. I mean, they're all over 500, but I think they're going to be buyers and sellers, in my opinion.
Well, the Brewers are missing Willie. They're missing Willie Adames
in the wild card. Yeah.
At shortstop, he signed that big contract with the Giants, and he's doing diddly squat there. their first baseman, they've got a couple of key players that walked, and they traded for Nestor. Nestor has been on the IL for most of the season.
Right.
Yep.
They lost their closer in Williams
Mm-hmm.
in that corresponding trade. They do have the young kid that was supposed to play second base for us, who's up there in the majors, doing pretty good. Caleb Durbin.
Yeah,
Yes.
Caleb. Yep.
He started out slow, but he's picking it up now. You know
Well,
what?
he had three game winning hits in 5 days.
Wow. I gotta admit one thing though, Ken. Looking at the National League West, as bad as the Diamondbacks were playing, they win today, so they're 34-34. They're only 6.5 off of first place, 5.5 on the wild card. So
Yeah,
they're not selling anytime soon, guys. They can get on a run, pick up 2-3 games, and they're in the wild card fight. So
The thing with the Diamondbacks, they brought up an interesting stat. The Dodgers have had 30 different pitchers in their rotation and bullpen this season. That's the most in baseball. The Diamondbacks have 29.
wow.
Their bullpen and some rotation pieces have been decimated. That's why they're not freaking stomping. They're scoring a lot of runs, but their bullpen is not holding. They're like the freaking Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, really, Yankees have to make some type of decision on what they're going to do with Hamilton. What kind of a piece is he going to be now? He
is a solid middle reliever. He is not a late inning option.
I think
And
Ken, I think he'll be a trade bait, in my opinion.
I do too.
Can you get anything for him though? Really?
Yeah, you can package him in the deals with the Reds or whoever. Like especially for the Abbott trade, or if you want to go Merrill Kelly, you can put him in those trades.
Both teams, the Reds and the Diamondbacks, need controllable bullpen arms.
I think Ian Hamilton's controllable for 2 more years. I think.
Yep, and I think that
where I think Ian Hamilton might go.
Yeah.
The Phillies.
Oh, Phillies?
Yeah.
For who?
I think so.
For who?
For Alec Boone? No, sorry.
Yeah, because they need help, man, in that bullpen. They're in trouble.
Yeah, for who though? Who do you think?
Yeah, no, they I don't know.
They can keep freaking Alec Bohm. I'd rather have Bryson Stott.
Bryson Scott.
Stott, yeah.
I still say, with that Philly lineup, I'm not impressed with their bottom of the lineup, and it's been like that, hurt or not hurt. They're not that strong. And an aging JT Realmuto, he is aging right before the Philly fans' eyes. He is getting worse by the minute. I'm sorry. I don't see any consolation with that guy. I think that
he's a free agent at the end of the season, so
he's out of Philadelphia. I think they've already made that decision. He has not been the same the last couple. I mean, obviously he's getting older, but he's really an old catcher right now. He doesn't show me much.
Well, he's had surgery in both his knees over the last 2 years.
Right. Well, that contributes, but he's not going to get this monster contract. He's going to get maybe a 1 year with the possibility of a buyout year for year 2, a player option or a team option. I just don't see him back with the Phillies. I think they're going to go after somebody. I mean,
so Jonathan, 92 is your first remembered game. Who was it? I'm assuming Yankees.
What was this? Oh, my first game that I can remember was in 1992. Well, if it was the Yankees, they had a real downer of a team. I can tell you that. The very next year is when they acquired. I'll never forget when Wade Boggs became a free agent, and it was between the Yanks and the Red Sox. He went on He went on a Michael Kay show, and so he says, okay, and they made the decision right on the show. It says, okay, well, Wade Boggs is a New York Yankee, and it was like, wow, and that was the start of the big era for the Yankees.
I have another Stroman update.
Go ahead.
He is done for the day. He went 3.1 innings, 1 single, 1 run, 2 walks, four strikeouts, 46 pitches, 27 strikes, 5 swing and misses.
Not bad. But I think they're going to have to see another start, no question. Oh, this is interesting, John Ferrazzo. I went to my first Yankee Stadium bat day, I believe in 1966. I sat in the bleachers, right field, and I saw Mickey Mantle in left, Roger Maris in right for 50 cents. Oh my God, 50 cents. Now that right field seat is what, $100? Oh my God, if not more. Well, I wasn't too far from you, John, because my first game, I was very little, but my dad took me to Mickey Mantle's retirement back in 1969. It was a doubleheader against the White Sox. So Sean Browning says, Memorial Day 2003, Yankees Red Sox at the stadium. Clemens' second attempt at 300 wins. Wow, good for you. Yeah, I remember. I actually remember that game. It was a good. I remember being at the stadium for what is 5,000 strikeout. Was it 5,000 or 4,000 guys? 5,000, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was 5,000. FG says. My first game was 1971 in the original Yankee Stadium. The Yankees beat the Royals. Mike Kekich was the winning pitcher. Wow. I wonder if they swept, if they already swept the families, him and Fritz Peterson. That was unbelievable. You know about that story, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do know that Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich. What was that?
No.
Oh, in 1 year, Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich decided to switch families.
Oh, okay.
They traded families, and I believe Fritz Peterson is the one that stayed with his wife. But they traded everything: the house, the dogs, everything, completely different. And that was the start. That was like incredible. It really was incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was great, and so who knows? But guys, we are an hour and 13 minutes in the stream. Let's have your final outlook. Are the Yankees going to break the snide on Amazon Prime tonight?
Hopefully, Clark Schmidt pitches good today.
The what?
Hopefully, Clark Schmidt pitches good today.
Yes, yeah, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. Who's your hitting star tonight?
Goldie, Judge, Jazz, Austin Wells, and Belly.
I'm not sure about Jazz with the left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
And I hope you're right. I mean, again, the key always is a couple of first inning runs. That is great. Aaron Judge, he put one in orbit last night, and that's excellent. Ken, what's your outlet? What are you seeing for tonight?
I think that you're probably going to get a quality start out of Schmidt. You're facing a light hitting team. He tends to do okay against those kind of guys. So you probably see 6 innings, 3 runs or less, maybe 5 to 7 strikeouts. The danger zone will be for walks for him. I think the hitting star of the game.
Yeah, Jonathan, I mentioned that earlier.
Could be Austin Wells on a repeat.
That would be awesome. 10 RBIs in 2 games from the 9th spot. The best 9th, but hitter I've ever seen. I mean, that would be great. I mean, I really would love to start seeing Goldie get a couple of really good at bats.
Personally, I think that you're going to see Judge mashed in the first inning, and then do Bubkus past that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I hope you're right. I feel that Clark Smith's going to give us 5 innings. He's going to give up a couple of runs, a couple of hits. He's going to have a few strikeouts, but he's going to struggle. He's going to have a lot of pitches, in my opinion, through 5 innings, and then the bullpen has to take over. My hitting star for today, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Goldie. I think Goldie's going to have a big game today. I also think, like Ken thinks, I think Judge is, and I also feel, even though it's a lefty, he doesn't throw, hard. I think that Belly is going to have a nice.
Yeah, I said that Chaz, Belly, Judge, and Goldie will do.
Yeah, I think he's going to hit a lot of opposite field tonight. That's what I believe. So, well, everyone, thank you so much. You do have time now. Go make your dinner. Stay with the family a little bit before we get this game going on. As we know,
Ken, good luck with your bowling today too.
Yes, I was just going to say that. Ken, good luck with the bowling. Final thoughts, Snippin? Go ahead.
Let's go Yankees, and hopefully they can continue the strong. Hopefully they can win this game also, like the first game. But we need a big start from Clark Smith.
Okay.
Don't put it in the bedroom.
And it's good. It was good. It's good.
The what?
No.
What are you laughing at?
Hold on.
Grandma getting into the grandson.
Oh, I got you. Well, anyway, thanks, guy. Thanks, everyone in the stream. It was a really good stream, about an hour and 20 minutes. But remember, after the game, everybody come back here, NY Yankee Mania. I may go on a couple of batters before the end of the game to get us started. We'll do a scoreboard right away and an update, and then we'll get into the final. We'll dissect the Yankee game immediately following the game. So, and if there's any news during the game, before the game, it will definitely be on NY Yankee Mania site. And look for it, and make sure you're here tonight. And as you're going in and out, press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Joe, you should do a play-by-play. We should do a play-by-play.
Yeah, I would, but I can't. It's hard to do it from not looking at a big TV screen. I can't do it. It's too much. With the eyes, you don't want to take disadvantage of the eyes. So, no, I just rather we'll watch the game and then we'll talk about it right afterwards. Mm-hmm. But thank you. I would do it, but if only I could see it on a big screen, and I can't. So I'm not going to attempt it. But anyway, guys, enjoy. Have a great night. We will see you final pitch tonight, and just looking forward to Let's Go Yankees.
Hey Ken, I hope your bowl is 600 tonight.
Well, maybe even
I'm going for 8.
800.
Oh, wow, that's really going for 8. God bless him. Like I say, God bless all of you, and of course, God bless America. Take care, everyone. Let's go Yankees. We'll see you at the ballpark and right after the game. Good night, everyone.